Welcome back, motherfucker.
Check, check. 1 2 1 2 3 4 7 5 6 8 3 0
Check,
9
check.
9.
2 3 1. Check, check.
4 5 9er 7 4 0.
What he said.
You calling from a walkie-talkie? Did I hear a niner in there? What up, yo? This be Sinestro.
And Riff. Don't forget the W.
Don't forget that W. And we are one motherfucking half of Jack Napier's Brand X.
Oh.
And we are fucking back with info spot number 10. We are in the double digits, motherfuckers.
10 already.
On our
Wow.
fucking info and podcast spots. We appreciate you. If you've been listening this whole time, we welcome you. If you are new, we got a lot of knowledge to drop. Pretty much our 2015 plans is what we really want to focus on for this info spot. And on top of that, we're going to give you some insight on our next album, which is entitled the KILLabs EP. And Kill is in all caps, baby.
That's right.
Actually, I believe it's the LP, but I'm so used to saying EPs.
Yeah.
If it happens, it
Full
happens.
length. New stuff on the way.
We record it, but we do it live. Fuck the mess ups. We're going forth. Check it out. We're going to do Army of Darkness now. Our fucking track from I Spit that we are re-releasing on the KILLabs EP. And we'll explain further about the KILLabs EP once we get into it a little later here.
If you've heard it before, you ain't heard it like this.
Exactly. This is the new version, which has Riff Rath's guitar on it, and I'll tell you what, it makes the song just fucking crisp. I love it. I love it. So let's fucking get to it without further ado. Army of Darkness.
Hell yeah.
Klaatu Verata Nectar.
Sacrifice for what we're gonna do. A fresh soul with the heart that was pure and true. In other words, known as a little goody two-shoes. Such a soul would surely suffice for the conjuring that will happen tonight. All that lives will cower at the sight of the undead army's relentless might. 4 lives beyond the cemetery gate is a hollow ground where the dead wait. And each one a mellow code to dictate. Used in the diabolical plan I coordinate a necromancer who will bring disaster. An undead master with a great spellcaster with a plan to bring a conjurer and much faster. And enter to my ranks immediately after. So tell me, are you afraid? Paralyzed while I run away. Dare your bitch, now start to pray for your entire existence I claim today. The world's about to come crashing down, corpses all around, no life to be found, just countless dead popping out of the ground, consuming everyone who's walking about. Your purpose is complete by giving my army some food to eat, then rise from the dead and join in on the feast, becoming another of my soulless beast. Easy feeding out the countless people flee. Hard to believe all that you're seeing, hoping that you're only dreaming, shrinking. Rise, now I invoke you to rise this night and rise. When I bestow you with blood this night and rise. Where you belong by my side this night and rise. Until the darkness is light, till night we rise. It's paper synced in blood, this book is bound in flesh. The Necronomicon's mortis book of all that's death. They said the book can burn to eliminate the threat. We turn the tale to make no book is ours and there's nothing left. To raise the evil dead with the message from within these pages. A separate evil that's been locked inside for many ages. This army of the dead will kill the disease that truly plagues us. The fall of man to ignorance and violent rages. It's time to start to chant the beginning of the end. Reciting spurts a storm as the words from rage to mouth transcend. And once this process starts, there is no way to mend. The world as you know it's gone and the dark ages will reign again. The army of the dead will rise and terrorize the land, making millions dead, collecting more for my command. And as my numbers grow, make it harder for you to take a stand. Then when the nations fall, I'll finally have the upper hand. Rise, now I invoke you to rise this night and rise. When I bestow you with blood this night and rise. Where you belong by my side this night and rise. Until the darkness is light, till night we ride.
All right, guys, that was Army of Darkness. Hope you guys like the new version with Riff Raff in it. It's fucking awesome. I dig it. I think it's a way better song than the version we put out on I Spit on Your Grave. So let us know on the comments below how you guys dig these new songs. Everything we're putting out tonight is relatively new or completely altered with some Riff Raff taste into it. So,
like I always say, you can tell me to hang back, doesn't mean I'm gonna listen to you.
Never. Never. I've known this guy a long time. He ain't never gonna listen. Fuck that. Alright, so this portion we're gonna talk about the KILLabs LP. I almost said EP again, man. I'm so stuck on it. We've been doing a lot of EPs the past couple years, you know. Helping Joe Schmo out with the 420s, and I mean, I guess you could call our Thorn Year 3 an EP since it was so tiny last year. So
well, fuck that. We're going long play this time.
Oh yeah, we're definitely Thorn Year 4. We're definitely gonna talk about that during this segment, but that's for later on. But all right, basically, what the KILLabs LP is a big an album that consists of a bunch of different songs from the past, present, and future. You guys have never seen some of the stuff that we have for you on KILLabs, and there's a lot of stuff that you guys may have heard already, but it's technically, the stuff you guys have heard already has not technically been on a Brand X title.
And no, it ain't no fucking greatest hits seat.
No, we're not doing greatest hits. We're we're not even to that point yet, you know what I mean?
No, we ain't opening that can of worms. Don't even fucking go there.
Fuck that shit.
That's right.
No, but basically what this is just a big mix of tracks. Some that we did with the Skee-Town Killers, some we did with our homies within Graveyard Productions.
Some of them go back a few years.
Yeah, and some of them we have reached out to other people and worked on, and some of it, like I said, is brand fucking new or completely altered or remixed by myself or Riff Raff here. Also, Professor Z has all the mix master final touches on everything, so he's making it sound crisp. It's gonna be very, very fucking sweet.
You know how we do.
We're gonna talk about 14 tracks so far that we have confirmed, but we're looking at almost a 20-track album.
Waiting to hear back
freshness
from a couple people. We'll see if those songs end up.
Yeah, we're
not
still
gonna even speak on it.
Yeah, we're still working on a few things here and there, final touch-ups for this album, but we want to give you as much info as possible. That's what this fucking thing is for.
The vast majority of it's already done in the can.
But okay, we're gonna get on to it. The first song I have to talk about, and a few of these, like I said, a few of these are on other albums that we've worked with, like the 420 EPs, the Skee-Town Killers. So the first one is from the first 420 EP, and it's entitled Weed Whackers, and we did this with Ad Rock. Very
sure,
awesome
you're familiar
track.
with the video.
Absolutely, it's the one and only actual Brand X video, music video we've done so far, but more to come on that as well. This was an awesome track. I had a lot of fun. Ad Rock killed it. And the best part about this is we also added, for the KILLabs, Riff Raff has added his own guitar taste to it. And it's so lovely. So lovely. Oh my god.
Yeah, it ended up pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, great song. The next song is Welcome to Paradise featuring Brett Kerr of Skee-Town Cypher. And this is a Sinestro track. We wanted to throw it on here just because we... mainly
switch the style up.
Yeah,
throw a little dub at you.
It's got a little reggae into it, a nice little mix. Once again, this is another one from the first 420 EP. But I really love this track, and it deserves a second shot, I think, because it's fun. Brett fucking murdered this song. I had so much fun mixing this. Props to Skee-Town Cypher, and props to Malachi, aka Todd Bubby. And we mixed this actually in his studio, I believe. What did he call it? The oh man, I'm trying to think of the studio's name. It had a wonderful name, and it has totally escaped me at this point. But I'll bring it back.
I don't know. Anyway, holler. Shouts to Todd Bobby.
The Smooth Chocolate Factory. I'm pretty
there
sure,
you go.
I'm pretty sure that's what he called it.
There
The
you go.
Smooth Chocolate Factory. So props to Skee-Town
Big ups
Cypher,
to Mystic Malachi,
Muxrack,
Todd Bobby.
Yeah, and the Smooth Chocolate Factory. It was smooth too. It was a fun time. All right, the next song, Bang Yo Brain. This was on the Skee-Town Cypher album that I did. It was a fun track. It was actually the first one that I did with the Killers, and it was really, really fun. I got to jump into the EDP studio and see how my shit sounded in a completely different studio, because they have a whole different setup than we do. And one thing, if you're not really into the background part of music, everybody
different
has,
environments sound completely different.
Exactly. Everything, every subtle thing changes the environment and the sound of where you're at somewhere, how closed in you are, how
reflections,
how much sound is bouncing in a room, stuff like that.
Diffusion.
It's really crazy to hear yourself in a different spot and be like, man, you want, sometimes you wonder if it's really you, and then you're like, yeah, that's totally me. I killed it right there.
Right. Look at me go. Look at me go.
But yeah. It was really fun, and props to EDP. Fucking, oh man.
That one goes back away.
Exactly. MC Infinite, he kills this shit. I love his mixing style. His recording his sessions are always a blast. We always have a great time over there. We've been over there multiple times, and a lot of the stuff that we did, you're going to hear on this album. So I really hope you enjoy it with EDP.
Good dude, too.
Yeah, really, really good people's there, once again. All right, we're going to go to the next song, which is Last Song, this is another Skee-Town Cypher song featuring X and Mike Borgerdine. This
digging
song,
up some hidden gems.
Yeah,
here.
this one I thought was really interesting. It was not something that X is used to doing as far as a track goes. It was kind of a slower style rap song, but needless to say, I think he fucking killed the track. The hook that Mike Borgerdine put in there. It really, I think it really set the mood with the beat and everything. It was really well done. I really enjoyed it. It was actually one of my favorite songs off that album. So,
check it out.
Yeah, really good stuff. Next song is Skee-Town Famous. Once again, another Skee-Town Killers track. And this is the one that I did with them. Skee-Town Famous and Last Song were on the same album. So we kind of both got a little feature in there.
But we've never released any of these. We just want to put it all in a neat little package so everybody can get it in the same place.
Oh yeah, and exactly. We always want to reference the source, because these guys have these songs out. So make sure to go give them a like if you guys haven't heard them. Or
if you're not familiar,
if you're not familiar, Skee-Town Killers, man. I guarantee you can find them on our page somehow, some way, especially on our Facebook. So
yep.
Those guys murder every time. We have so much fun, like I said, going into the EDP studio. The Skee-Town Famous one I had a really good time with. Props to Jamie. She killed the track. I love the hook on this, and she murders it with them hooks, man. I'll tell you what. She's got a really good voice. It's really fun. Alright, the next song is called The Intro. Now, this is the very first time I worked with Joe Schmo. It was released on one of his mixtapes that he put out. I'm not sure how far through Skee-Town or Michigan itself.
And look how that turned out.
So we wanted to give it another chance, because it was a really good song. I think it was a really good little intro track. This will probably be the first song off KILLabs, honestly, in my opinion.
I mean, it's called The Intro.
Right, exactly. It's called The Intro, so expect that to be the first track if we don't, put some fancy little intro that,
some spoken word part.
Yeah, we might do something. We love fucking with people, so it's good fun. But yeah, once again, that was a really interesting song. It's just a Sinestro track again. You're gonna see a few tracks that are just primarily Sinestro, with another artist on it. But like I said, we wanted to keep throwing these. We wanted to throw these somewhere on a Brand X title, so that like if you didn't branch out to Skee-Town Killers or Chemicals Page or somebody like that. Or Anastasia, if you don't go out to those pages.
We started looking into it. Man, there's a lot of good songs we're sitting on.
Yeah, we're spread out to those pages, and their fans get to see it, but sometimes you guys don't get that access. We want to bring that access straight to you through our pages. That's the whole point of this album. And we want to make sure that everybody gets to check out some of the really cool stuff that we did and the changes we've made. Because we're really proud of the changes we made, and especially with Riff Raff.
You'll hear the progress right here on this record.
Absolutely.
Between the old songs and the new ones, you'll know right away.
And it really captures the new Brand X sound, because honestly, with Riff Raff in there, it brings a new dynamic into our group, I think, and I don't think we've fully caught it on the albums yet. Now we're really starting to, once we're implementing the guitars into the tracks and stuff like that. It's mainly because we were running on some old stuff that we were working on prior to Riff Raff getting into the group, and we were still kind of finishing up as he was.
And then we played catch up for a while.
Yeah, exactly. But we're finally caught up, and we're ready to show you guys what we have. So this is the start of a beautiful future. I said it last year, 2015 is going to be our year, and I really mean that, because we're going to have a lot more material out for you guys, for one. For two, we're really showing you the dynamic that we have now.
And you saw some foreshadowing of it on the THORN last year with the 2 songs with the guitar on it. You sort of saw the direction we're heading in.
Exactly.
This is a little bit more of that.
Yeah, this is a bit of a preview of what's to come, because we do have a lot of stuff in the works. We're hoping to bring you 4 albums this year. It might not happen, but I'll tell you one thing right now, I'm going to do my damnedest to make it happen. That is something I can say. I can't make any promises, because, you know, I would feel terrible if I did.
Well, damn the torpedoes, we'll do our best.
But all right. Now, this next track is very special. If you've heard our album Project Monarch, you know this track. It is called Kill, featuring Nitty from Project Born. Most juggalos in Detroit, people from Detroit will know the name Project Born, because they're really famous out there. They're a bunch of cool cats. But we worked on this little remix that we had an idea for, and we've had this idea since Project Monarch came out.
And we talked to Nitty about doing something with some guitar maybe, and we ended up just saying, you know what, let's just redo this song.
And the best thing about it is, I mean, it's the same vocals and everything, like the same verses from Kill, but it's done up in such a way it's a completely different song now, and we really wanted to show you guys that, and that's the cool thing about this track. And this is called the Lightning Lab remix of Kill, because Riff Raff just completely said, hey, you know what, I'm gonna take this and let me show you what I have, and he brought it to the table, and it is fucking wonderful.
All live in the studio instruments. I recorded everything. Brought the parts in, finished. Mix it down, boys.
That's right. And
in the can.
It sounds really crisp right now. We're still doing some finishing touches on that. That's part of our end process here with the album. But rest assured, it is.
It's all post-production now.
You're gonna listen to it, and then you're gonna go back and listen to the original, and you're gonna be like, "What the hell?" It's like a completely different track.
Like, where did this come from?
Came from the belly of hell itself.
That they call the JNBX.
Right. Alright, next track, we're going to do another Sinestro track again, entitled Haunted Music, and this is with Anastasia 616. This track I really enjoyed. Once again, another I Spit track.
Bumping in your earlobes.
Yeah, it's such a good song. I really, really enjoyed working with Anastasia, and I always do, because she comes in and she just it's like a meme. It's like, come in, fuck shit up, leave, and that's exactly.
She throws down. She's exactly always been one of my favorite female rappers, bar none.
Absolutely, we're proud to have her as a friend and as a coworker in this rap game that we call Brand X.
And sometimes we go camping.
Yeah, sometimes we. That happens. That is a thing. Just
true story.
True story. Once again, props to Anastasia, and want to say congratulations, because we haven't got to say that.
Yeah.
Her and Cinnablock just had a child, so we want to formally congratulate them. Shout out. They're in Grand Rapids, living their life, doing their due.
And I'm pretty sure we were there the night that went down.
We might have been. Who knows? But yeah, props to those guys. Like I said, Haunted Music, fun song. I enjoyed it. I love the beat. The beat was from P12. Awesome fucking beats. That's where pretty much all the I Spit material came from. He's actually a local artist. He's pretty well known. He's worked with some really good artists, and I'm very proud to say that we're definitely going to be hitting him up for some future beats.
Right.
And It's really good shit. I've heard some new stuff from him, and they're fucking bangers. So go check him out, P12.
Game recognized game.
Straight from the ski. So you won't miss him. Like I said, same with the Killas. You can find him on our page. I guarantee it. If you go on our Facebook, you'll be able to find P12, Skee-Town Killas, all these artists that we're talking about.
Somewhere.
If you've never heard them before. If you haven't, if you can't find it, comment below. We'll send you a link. Proud to do it. Love to do it. We always love networking with our friends because that's how people make it. In my opinion, anyways. Networking, and it's all about your fucking homies, man, and staying together in this fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
But alright, enough of that bullshit. Next song is actually a new track that we did, and the song is entitled Popular.
Ooh.
If you...
I think I know where this is going, you guys.
If you've ever heard of Cloroks or Sick Fucks, then you are in luck because we're working. This song actually features Cloroks from Sick Fucks. I don't think he's on Sick Fucks anymore. Actually, he wasn't.
No,
at the time.
that was at the time that it was recorded.
Yeah,
I think.
at the time it was recorded, he was still with Sick Fucks.
Yeah.
I know he stopped for a minute. I believe he came back.
But he went hard in the paint on this one,
Yeah,
y'all.
Cloroks. If you're not familiar with him, he's a living cartoon. That's his style. That he's a living cartoon in the real world.
And that's kind of up our alley.
And it's a really. I personally think it's an awesome gimmick. I really enjoy the stuff I've heard from him. What he sent us blew me away with the beat. Once again, another P12 beat that we worked on. A little background story with this beat. My homie P12 actually was sitting with his kid watching some Looney Tunes, and he heard this funky like Hanna-Barbera tune going on, and that's what inspired him to write this beat. And I really respect that because when I listened to it, it gave me that cartoon feeling. And then X approached me saying, "Hey man, what do you think about doing a track with Cloroks?" And I looked at him, I said, "You know what? I have the perfect fucking beat for that." So this fell together, this fell together perfectly, and we've sat on it for so long because we wanted to make it perfect for everybody, and we wanted to be really proud of it and take our time with it, and we took our time with it. I believe we've had this.
But as soon as old Riff Raff heard it, I knew it was going
That's
down.
right.
We're tracking this shit.
Another track with Riff Raff guitar on it. We wanted to make sure that our verses, especially, were just amazing. We wanted to be able to work on it, and I mean we've had it in the back burner for about a year.
I knew I had to get
wicked
wicked on it, so that's what I did.
Yeah, absolutely. Really cool track. Props to X. I think he went very hard on this track.
He killed that.
Like when you guys hear it, I mean, oh my god.
Like, hand this man a trophy.
Right, for real. I'm telling you, man. He gets too much bullshit on YouTube. You guys better give him props for this fucking track.
I'm tired of y'all talking shit about him,
exactly.
man. That's my boy. Don't act like I won't see you somewhere.
We're ready to throw down.
Fuck that. He'll have long hair if he wants long hair.
My voice will get deeper. That's how you know it's getting down. Alright, anyways. Next track, another one from I Spit, entitled Welcome to the Graveyard. Fun track. This features Kendall Jack, former member of JNBX, and Anastasia 616.
Shout out.
This was our intro for I Spit. Very good track. Had a lot of fun with this. The beat called out Welcome to the Graveyard to me. Just had a very like evil feel to it, so I knew right away where this was going when we wrote this track. Next track, same thing. I Spit. Anna and Jack on it. It was the outro of I Spit called Tales Are Through. I really enjoyed this track. It was I believe about 5 verses long, so it was a longer track, but it was really awesome. It had this really it had an ambiance to it that just made it really eerie, and I fucking love that. The beat. Once again, P12, man. Like, Joe Schmo and P12. If you guys haven't heard these, if you guys are local artists and you're looking for music, contact one of these guys, man. P12, I think he does a lot of like Dirty South beats, a lot of like heavy hardcore style rap beats, and I've heard some softer stuff from him before. Joe Schmo, I think he's got that hip hop game down. I mean, I love it, man. There's
a reason we go to these people.
Exactly. Like, we, back in the day when we were doing mixtapes, we had the most epic beats we could find, and like now we have them in town, and they're ours for the taking. You know what I mean? Well, not for the taking.
Well,
course,
no,
but,
you know what I mean.
But it's still, and these guys, these producers are amazing, and this is also another reason that we put this out for cross promotion. I mean, best believe we're gonna represent, you know, Mux Rec, EDP, P12, Joe Schmo, everybody. You know what I mean?
You out there.
Exactly, we see you, and we call you, we call you to action. All right, let's get to another track here. The Skee-Town Cypher. This was, I think, one of the last things we did on YouTube. And it was really cool. Featured KP.
That video was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to do. Riff Raff was in the video, getting down behind us.
Just kind of standing there acting a fool,
I think
you know.
I think the biggest star of the Skee-Town Cypher
box.
was the box that X stepped on to get up to the mic and spit. I mean, he held it down.
Stole the show.
He didn't. He not only held it down, he held
X him up.
Like, exactly. So, props to the box, for real. Alright, the Skee-Town Cypher, awesome shit. Second to last track we're going to talk about here is off the 420 EP 2, Volume 2, excuse me, which was released earlier this year. It's called Pass It Around, also with KP. Now this track I fell in love with the moment I heard this beat. The moment I heard this beat, I knew I had to be on it. He sent it to me, he said, "What do you think?" And I was like, "Schmo, you had me at what do you think, bro? I got this."
Sometimes these things happen.
Oh, it was beautiful. Beautiful. And to my knowledge, KP said the same thing, and it was perfect harmony. I'll tell you what, ebony and ivory, even though we're both white. But I really enjoyed this song. I really worked hard on this verse, so I think it really showed. And I know the EDP guys were big into this song too. Props to them for the recording of this. But yeah, KP also, he fucking killed it too.
Yeah, he goes hard too.
Love it. What does he say? Choke so hard you could bust a girdle. That's so good, man. I love his fucking analogies.
Clever stuff.
Man. He's got some clever shit. Check KP out. He just put out a solo EP.
He was in the Cypher
not
video.
too long ago.
You know KP.
Exactly. If you don't know KP, check him out. He's one of the Skee-Town Killers. He has a solo album, The Non-Believer. It is awesome. It is really fucking good. Go check it out. I'm sad to say that I'm not on it, though. I wanted to be on it. Next time, bro. We got this. Alright. Okay, the last track we got here is actually another remix track. This one is actually remixed by myself, which is pretty awkward, huh? Yeah, you didn't think I could remix something
different.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, this track is called The Sinister Six. This is a track by Chemical, aka Mr. Grimm, also featuring Zalo, Beaver, myself, X, and Professor Z, and we all take on somebody from the Sinister Six. We didn't like pick a version of Sinister Six and just go with those characters. We actually just decided to pick just one out of the lot and do it. So
if they were ever at any point in the Sinister Six, they're probably
they were up for grabs for a verse. So if you're a Spider-Man stickler or a comic book nerd, you're gonna be like, this was never
this is not proper.
Yeah, exactly.
Worst rap ever.
That was good. It was a very good comic book guy. No, but it was a fun track. I remixed it, and we're adding a special hook to it and everything. So we might even add a little guitar if we're feeling a little dirty about it. No.
You'll find out when you hear it, won't you?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a fun track. I love doing these theme tracks, taking on a persona. We do it all the time for THORN. It's one of my favorite things to do because, you know, it's fun to go out of that element of the normal Brand X style and actually just kind of jump into somebody else.
It's kind of like a rap cosplay.
Yeah, kind of, exactly. Like it brings out the nerd in me. So I personally will tell you that I chose the Chameleon for my Sinister Six character. I had, it was interesting trying to look back into the old material that I have from Spider-Man comics and trying to find enough material for the Chameleon. I'm not ashamed to say I did wiki a couple things, but
damn it, he did his research.
Exactly. I enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. But okay, enough of the tracks. There's actually 4 to 5 more tracks that will be on the KILLabs LP. But we're not going to talk about those. You're just going to have to find out for your fucking self when you get it. So, we're going to move on to our next track, which is the Skee-Town Cypher featuring KP. Check it out.
It's the Skee-Town Cypher. Brand X, KP. Sinestro when I smoke flow like hydro. That's how I roll cause I'm old school like a treasure troll. That's how it goes cause my words flow out so frosty cold. Like Spider-Man I'll whack and spin it into gold. Skee-Town where the real musicians put it down. Go toe for toe, go roll for roll and pound for pound. Our skill in is still and the homies are chillin', the beats from all over the ski. If divided we fall, united we stand in the midst of our family.
KP, the non-believer. Let's get it. Taking it to another level, the cypher's going down. Clicking up with some of the dopest rappers found in Skee-Town. We make you pump up the volume like Christian Slater. I'll see you haters later. Bitch, I'm here to do the mashed potato. On your grave, I shine like a candle in a cave. It doesn't matter what you say, so you can just say all your statements. KP, Skee-Town, keep it solid like the motherfucking pavement.
Box time, too damn short. In the west of the mitten resides a grand magician with the power to pulverize plenty. Is in addition to his skill at writing bars, a lyrical repertoire, autonomous the process of this verbal overlord. The simple letter X is representing the ski, and just like a treasure map, your destination is me. Cause a prodigy's gotta be formulating methodically to stupefy the masses like a frontal lobe lobotomy.
Professor Z. You're damn tall.
Get it how I get it, do you hear it? Here I come when I spit it from the streets of the ski, that's where I'm from. Living here all my life, 27 minus 4. I remember Loon and Chewy when I'm walking to the store. I remember Dunkin' Donuts hiding out in the mall. I remember going to shows up at Palmer Hall. I remember my adventure before the Peanuts gang, and I remember all of this. Can you say the same?
Brand X, KP.
That's how we do it in the motherfucking ski.
That's how we do it in Skee-Town.
Alright, that was the Skee-Town Cypher, Jack Napier's Brand X featuring KP. If you saw the video, it also featured Riff dancing around like a goofballs. Alright, now we're going to talk about some future shit that we're working on for you guys. Some stuff to look forward to. Let us know below if there's anything that you would like to see us do in the future. I know a lot of people, we hear it all the time, want to hear us play with the drummer. You're kind of going to get a glimpse of that with the Kill remix that Riff Raff did. So that's one thing to look forward to. Anybody who's always told us they wanted to hear us with like a full band, you will
About
get
the closest thing that we've ever gotten.
Yeah, exactly. You will get to hear that, so that'll be a fun one. But anyways, we're going to move on to some stuff. Obviously, we're going to be working on another THORN album this year. This will be year 4. We'll be out on Halloween.
As always.
Halloween's on a Saturday, which is awesome. Saturday Halloweens are always the best. Always. Halloween is my favorite holiday.
We might have something up our sleeve for that.
Absolutely. We are in talks about a possible show. So, keep your ears and your eyes, because I know people on that Facebook all the damn time. So
whippersnappers talking all that bullshit.
Damn trolls, always mugging up my feed.
Whacking in the bullshit.
Anyways, THORN Year 4, this will be called H2O 20 tracks later. Because
deep.
it's the truth. We've done over 20 Thorn tracks now, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. 4th year we've done this.
Crazy to think about it.
As always, it is a free download for you guys. This is
a
no
gift. Charge. Just go download it. You can have it.
You always
Merry freaking Christmas on
Bandcamp.
Halloween.
On our Bandcamp, you always do have the option to name your own price if you'd like to donate to us. I ain't gonna stop you, but this is strictly a present for you guys because we love Halloween. It's definitely our time to shine during Halloween, and
we wear masks and we play on Halloween.
Exactly,
damn it. That's what
better
do.
to do than to fucking make some cool songs, make a mixtape, and just throw it out to you guys for free. So. Halloween is our Christmas, so this is our present to you guys. We are working on some really cool tracks for Thorn this year. At last year, you noticed we did not do a Michael Myers beat. This year, you're going to be happy to hear that we are bringing it back. Season of the Witch didn't have Michael Myers in it, so we felt we should not put a track in
Yes, that was on purpose.
Yeah, that was definitely on purpose. For those who were wondering, we did state it in a previous info spot, but hey, you never know. You might have missed it, or you might not have been a subscriber back then. So I really enjoyed doing all the Thorn stuff. Like I said before, jumping into characters and stuff like that. It's one of my favorite things to do in a track. Going out of the norm for Brand X.
And we know that this is for the fans, so we kind of stretch out. Like, I might play something that I might not normally play on a Brand X record just because I know that this is just going to the hardcore fans and I'm not going to be judged about some shit.
Right, exactly. Are you talking about Come Join the Murder?
No, I was talking about Resident Evil and Turtle Power.
Oh, Turtle Power. Turtle Power was awesome. I really enjoyed that track. I will expose one track that we are going to do. We are bringing back a second year for Mortal Kombat. It is an all-new beat. I love this beat. It's a lot faster than the last beat. So
That'd be interesting.
I'm interested to hear, once again, it is another sample from the Mortal Kombat 3 game. If you did not know, that was the first sample.
all know that music.
So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have some cool people on that track. Not only Brand X, but we're gonna bring some other people in like we did last year. Actually, was it last year? No, actually, I believe it was 2 years. Yeah, it was actually 2 years. Thorn Year 2 is when we did the first Mortal Kombat.
Wasn't that Anna?
Yep, Anna and Ad-Rock.
Yep.
And who else? Eric Crawford. We had him on there.
The Cage.
Yep. Doing Johnny Cage. That was a lot of fun. So, that is where we're gonna do Mortal Kombat 2. I don't know what we're gonna call it. We might call it Annihilation. I don't know. That movie was fucking terrible. So probably not gonna call it that bullshit.
Yeah, he's right. We're not doing that.
I'm gonna turn into a dragon now and fight a giant worm.
And special effects,
finish him. Oh, fuck that shit. Anyways, Thorn Year 4, H2O, 20 tracks later. That will be out on Halloween. Expect it, learn it, live it, love it. We have a lot of free stuff on there. Some contest tracks that we were going to do, but we ended up kind of canceling. But we're just gonna give you a sneak peek of it. So and show you what we had to offer. Exactly. We wrote it. We want to put it out, and we want to give it to you guys. So. This was stuff that we wanted to play in front of Twist and Tech 9 for a contest. We didn't have the funds or the capabilities to make it to Chicago to do so. And so
other stuff was happening.
Exactly.
Wasn't gonna go down.
Exactly. So we decided to just nix the whole thing and throw these on Thorn. Show you guys what's up. So.
And we're not gonna tell you who all rapped, but yeah.
Hint, clue. All right. Next on the list, we're gonna prepare you guys for our next upcoming music video. We're doing a music video.
Oh yeah, another video.
Yep,
we're doing
absolutely.
that.
Yeah, finally, we want to focus on. Some
and I'm
music
gonna be
videos.
there again.
It's happening, bro. This one's gonna be for Dark Entity. It's going to be the Riff Raff version, of course.
Yeah.
Sweet, delicious solo. I can't wait for everybody to hear the actual tracked version of it.
And I'll do my damnedest not to go all slash in the video. I'm really, really trying, guys.
Exactly. So, It's going to be a fun video. Be on the lookout on our YouTube or our VidMe for that. We're probably going to put it out on both. Probably the YouTube first would be my guess, but who knows? We might switch it up a bit because we do get a better response on VidMe actually.
Yeah,
so,
it's crazy.
It's really cool. I really enjoy that vid.me.
I never heard of it until we put our stuff.
It's kind of
there.
like Instagram for videos is the best way to put it. I really enjoy it. I do it. I'd say it's better than Vine, but I know a lot of people dig Vine. It's not my thing.
Yeah, I checked it the other day and I'm like, what the hell? Our VidMe, there's like double as many plays on that thing.
Yeah, exactly. So it's always fun to venture out to different sites. If you guys are interested, go check it out. vid.me/JNapiersBrandX. So that's something to look out for. We're gonna have a few friends that are gonna act in this this endeavor for the Dark Entity music video. It'll be
it's gonna be all out. We're casting people. We're gonna do outfits, real videos.
It's gonna be fun. I can't wait to do. We're definitely gonna do it behind the scenes probably, and I think that'd
be sweet.
I'm assuming that'll only be on our YouTube because that's kind of where those
where the info
go.
spots and the behind the scenes stuff goes.
Exactly.
Even though nobody watches it.
Hey, I actually know a lot of people that tune into this stuff, so I love doing it, and if there's only one person watching, I will keep fucking doing it.
I'll watch it. I don't care. Yeah, I said it.
Alright, next on the list, speaking of Instagram, we are working on a Meme Week 2, hashtag Meme Week 2. I don't if you haven't been an Instagram follower for BrandX, we did a meme week where one day a week we would put out a picture of a meme done by a created by a member of BrandX. Most of them were created by myself. Professor Z did a couple of them as well. So they're really funny. I enjoyed making them, and we have a couple on the back list that we wanted to bring out, and a couple new ones that we made. So be on the lookout for Meme Week 2 on Instagram. If you're not a follower, Instagram.com.
We update that pretty regularly. There's always some new photos. There's some funny stuff there.
Yeah, I honestly
think...
Even a
couple short vines.
I honestly think that the biggest behind the scenes out of anything we do is Instagram because we always film recording sessions.
You can see us in the car on the way to the gig.
Exactly. Different stuff like that. People we play with that we love to support and network with. There's all types of stuff like that. So if you're looking for extra info for BrandX or just behind the scenes stuff with the way we record, backstage stuff, anything.
Look it up.
Yeah, check out the Instagram. It's pretty fun. I enjoy doing it anyways. All right. Now pretty much we're going to go into solo talk. I'm going to talk about my solo album, which I'm hoping to get out by the end of the year, which if you heard me before, we're looking to do 4 albums this year, and that would be the 4th. I'm trying my damnedest to work on this album. It has definitely pushed my limits as far as timing and stress. I've been kind of trying to work on multiple things at one time, so it's been pretty stressful.
A lot of big kid stuff going on.
Yeah, a lot of adulting going on. So, but it's no excuse. I'm gonna do my best to pump this bitch out by December.
Because that's what we do.
That's what I'm aiming for. Though I'm aiming for the release date to be December 2015. The album is entitled "Fear," F-E-A-R. Feeling evil and relentless. To those who were paying attention to Sinestro's Facebook page and was wondering what the album was what Fear stood for. Feeling evil and relentless. I've had some stuff stirred up and I want to get it off my chest. I think this is the perfect time, the perfect album, and you guys are gonna feel the blunt end of it and you're gonna love it hopefully.
So how you like that shit?
Primarily Joe Schmo on the beats. I got one P12 track on there and a couple from Enigma that we kind of held on to for a while. So we're working hard on that. I'm doing my best to finish it up. I'm probably in the middle of the process right now, so it's definitely a race, but at the same time I don't want to rush it, but it's going to be really interesting, I think, when I put it out.
And I know there's guitar written for some of these songs.
There definitely is some guitar spots that we will have. So we have a lot of featured people on. I'm going to feature a lot of people on the tracks. I know Anastasia. I have a track with her that I'm working on. We're bringing back KP. We have a lot of people that we're gonna work with on this one, and mainly, it's for all the fucking haters out there, for one, and for two, this album is pretty much a music rendition of What Grinds My Gears by Peter Griffin. So you're gonna see what grinds my gears, I think, and you might like it, you might hate it, you might think, hey, this guy's talking about me.
4 words. And look at me now.
And the truth is, I might be talking about you. So it's gonna be interesting. I might troll a couple people on accident, but
hey, if the shoe fits, lace it up.
You know, I've got some stuff to say. I want my voice to be heard. So if you're looking for a love song, this album ain't it, yo. I recommend you find a different spot. This is gonna be strictly just. It's just gonna be going ham, pretty much, on just everything I don't like in society, in general, I guess.
Complaints and freaking grievances.
I go here to there in the album. If you watch us live a lot of people hear our song "Ain't Going Down," and everybody kind of wonders where that track is on an album. And truth is, it's never been on an album.
We never released that,
and it's not.
We just play that.
It's not a Brand X title either. It's a Sinestro track. So I'm working steadily on finishing up that track.
That one's definitely got guitar
it will
on
be on Fear, and it's going to feature X actually. It'll be the one song that my vocal brother will be jumping on.
Because we've been playing it live for a while anyway. We might as well go in the booth and knock it out.
It'll pretty much be a Brand X track on a Sinestro album, but you know how we do.
Mm-hmm.
But Fear, Feeling Evil and Relentless, hopefully December 2015. Like I said, I'm going to do my best. If there's anything in particular you think I should touch on or voice my opinion on, let me know in the comments below. I do have a couple songs that I still have a little wiggle room on what I want to decide to write to. There's a couple songs unfinished, so hit me up and let me know. So we actually have 2 other solos to talk about, and it's going to be very brief.
Yeah, we're not going to get too much into what's going to be on the record, but I might end up with a solo album of my own at the end of this. We'll see how it goes. I had it done, actually, in the can, pre-production finished, songs fleshed out, all the parts written, and then all my memory crashed. So I had to start from square one. And that's what's taking so damn long. Hopefully it'll come out this year. And it'll be half like Brand X, sort of heavy stuff, maybe a little metal. The other half, not at all. Like the stuff that I listen to after I get up from the gig, like the day after. Yeah. Sometimes you just want to take it back and relax and give your ears a break. There'll be a couple of those songs around there too.
It'll be a different style that you're not used to hearing, but you might like it. Some might not, but you know what? Everybody has an opinion and their music taste. Some people are a little stuck up than other people, motherfuckers. But you know, it's cool. That's cool, man. That's how you do. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Also, X is working on a solo. I know it's definitely a long ways away from right now.
We're taking our sweet ass time to make sure it's right.
As far as X and Riff Rath go, we might not see anything even in 2016. You don't know. We're not really sure yet, but it's something to look forward to in the distant future. We want to give you that stuff so you guys
it's still in the plans. We didn't forget about this shit.
Exactly, and of course, the next Brand X title that I will not talk about. I'm
gonna bring it up, and I'm not gonna talk about it.
I'm gonna bring it up and say that it's gonna be one for the record books. But I'm not gonna disclose any information about the album or anything like that. But just know the next one, it's going to be a big deal. We're really working hard on that even now, to the point where we might not even put this out in 2017. We may not. I don't know. But
Depends on how long it takes to put it together.
I'm just letting you know that the gears are in motion. They are heading that direction, and we may get started on it tomorrow.
We don't even talk about it unless we've already started.
Exactly.
On it,
so that's where it is with those. I really hope things pick up, but we never know. We'll see what happens with it. Anyways, we're gonna get to another track. This is the brand new track off the KILLabs LP. This is Popular, Brand X featuring Cloroks. Check this goofy shit out, yo.
So popular.
Despite what you thought, or despite what you're thinking, I'ma be real for a second with y'all. You look like some folks that I can relate with, maybe, or maybe not. You look like some folks that I can be frank with. Some of y'all even look like me. The way you think we might be related, well, that's not the point. So quick distracting me, hear what I'm saying. Despite what impressions imply, the depression I'm plotting in high school wasn't the case, man. Now wait a second, give me a chance to explain it more properly. I wasn't that popular, probably due to my awkward and silent quality. Shh, the silent part of me wasn't out partying, garnering friends. I resembled a hobbit more than a jock and got picked on by kids. In the hallways they held me by socks and emptied my pockets again and again and again and again and again. And I wanted out, I went home and pouted, sat on my couch, turned on some cartoons on the fuck out and woke up the way you're seeing me now. A cartoon freak show, loved and adored by the people. Or maybe that's just my ego, fuck it, sing along with the beat. So popular, he's so popular now. They love it, went from a scrubbing to nothing, and then turn into something. Yeah, so popular. He's so popular now. And they love it, went from a scrubbing to nothing, and then turn into something.
Fellow villains, I'm here to kick it. Your origins are a little reminiscent. Truth be told, me years ago didn't have the balls to approach a foe, let alone a girl. I was an awkward kid, so you can guess I had little to no confidence. But as you grow up, you stop giving a fuck. You're waiting for the day that you're gonna change your luck. So then I grabbed the reins and I started my way to a mind state that's gonna be here to stay. No longer the kid who went straight from the fray, who played Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic every single day. Got the stigma of a geek, but I know how to rock it and make your eyeballs pop out the sockets. X and Sin working with that evade pillar, so you'll need a tune-up to run the trails be blazing. Hold up, I think I agree of your ability to relate to me. Possibly different branches of the same tree, nonetheless we all cause calamity. And some would say we're corrupting the youth, spitting vile words when we step in the booth. Got them all in a frenzy when we let loose, but we won't deny it cause you're speaking the truth. So I guess the kids that never fit in rose to the top of the clicks. Yeah, the social outcasts back from your past, they become number ones on the list. So you can just shut up, sit down, accept the fact we become masters of lyrical attacks, picking up the slack of these ridiculous hacks. So remember the names of this loony pack.
So popular, he's so popular now. And they love it, went from a scrubbing to nothing, and then turn into something. So popular, he's so popular now. And they love it, went from a scrubbing to nothing, and then turn into something.
Remember a time when I wasn't known, alienated and felt so alone, raging depression and from broken home. I went through the motions with a darkened tone, constantly trying to just get through the day. I wasn't big kids, so fed jokes they would spray. Always pick last in the sports games they play, and every day take heart to what they say. As I grew up, gained some friends that I considered brothers, and together we continue not living like the others. In the darkness found some light and happiness uncovered. Then I switched schools, ended that life and traded it for another. New life, new way, new school. Started fresh, new way, new rules. Never give up and never be a fool. Learn to be yourself and always do you. DF became my way, not giving a fuck to what they say. So much so I went back to stay to my old summer grounds I used to play. Back to the peeps who all ignored me. Man, they boring, they all adoring. Guys like what up, bitches like oh we, cause all they wanna do is hang and blow me. Say what up if we used to be, but keep your distance if you don't know me, homie. Cause I moved into a straight up G, and with my DF ways you're all now below me.
So popular, he's so popular now. And they love it, went from a scrubbing to nothing, and then turn into something. So popular, he's so popular now. And they love it, went from a scrubbing to nothing, and then turn into something.
Alright, that was So Popular, featuring Cloroks.
Hell yeah, good fucking shit. I told you guys,
We warned you. We warned you.
Yeah, we warned you guys earlier, man. That song is fucking fire.
Shit beats.
Once again, props to X, man. He fucking killed that track.
I think all of us as a collective kind of murdered that track.
Oh, yeah,
like,
man.
Look at that.
Mad
when
respect.
we got that, like, it was just a beat and a hook and a verse. Like,
Yep.
I've got that version at home, and it don't sound nothing like what you just heard.
Yeah, right. Exactly. We put our twist into it. And, like, big props to Cloroks, man. That motherfucker, I love his shit.
He set the tone for the whole track.
Exactly.
with
He
that.
set the bar, and we were just like, all right, man, let's do this. And we rocked it, man.
Hit it.
We loved it. Hopefully we get to work with him again in the future. I would love to. It's really
was a
fun
lot
to
of
work
fun.
with some new people. As the first track we've ever done with him. And once again, love to do it again. So, anyways, that's our info spot for this evening or morning or afternoon.
Well, it's been a while since you heard from us, so
you
you know where we're getting. with
Exactly. We're at number 10, double digits finally. Congrats to that.
this. Man, we come a long way,
exactly,
ain't we, boys?
Exactly. I hope you guys will return for the 11th info spot. I'm going to get onto some links now where you can find us if you are new and just now subscribing.
Or if you're unaware of the other websites we do have.
Exactly. All right. You can find us at jacknapiersbrandx.bandcamp.com. That's where you can buy most of our albums that we have. You can find us at facebook.com/jacknapiersbrandx, youtube.com/jacknapiersbrandx, soundcloud.com/jacknapiersbrandx, twitter.com/jnapiersbrandx, instagram.com/jnapiersbrandx, and vid.me/jnapiersbrandx.
Nope.
Ooh.
vid.me/you.
No, actually,
they took that out?
They took the U out finally.
About damn
Yeah, it's about
time.
damn
Good
time.
on you, vid.
About damn time.
That makes things easier on
We've
us.
been keeping up.
Because
on
I'm
the
tired
vid
of saying this shit in the
I've
middle
been-
of our info
I've been steadily keeping up on the VidMe. They've been doing a cleanup job and they've been making our stuff look pretty. So yep, there are.
Now
It's straight up.
we won't have to correct
vid.me/jnapiersbrandx.
each other on it anymore.
Exactly. We don't
All
have to
right.
do it. Hopefully this will be the last time.
Get it together.
But that's it for info spot number 10. Check out the KILLabs LP once it's out. I really hope you guys enjoy it. Once again, it's a nice little melting pot of just awesome tracks, awesome people, awesome producers, awesome everything.
Just a
awesome.
nice little cross section of Brand X.
Exactly. And there are more things to come as we've told you. So keep up with us. We got mad love. Comment down below. Thanks for following. I am Sinestro.
Riff Rath, don't forget the W. We'll
Don't
see you at the
forget
shows.
That motherfucking W.
And I saw this Ouija board and what you could do with it, and I found it absolutely fascinating. The first time in my life it made sense to me that you can actually speak to dead people that comes through and speak to you about the fact that there's no God and you're on your own, you die, because of your wickedness, you believe strongly that you could control the beings that you have on board. So often you would actually follow me around, and I'd wake up in the middle of the night with this being sitting on my bed, looking at me, saying, I'm still here, I'm still on bed. And 9 times out of 10, I would wake up in the middle of the night with an actual energetic hand around my neck.
For in the darkness, malicious tyrants make their homes. Lords of the abyss bear the secrets of the ancient tomes. An impending demise certainly lies beyond the reach of your eyes. When the new moon rises high in the sky on the night where all light dies, the lords devise a plan to surprise the weak and feeble minds and crush the leaders that they willingly choose to follow blind. I walk the path where these dark entities stand by me, and tend to the great art that can always produce another body. Believe that we proceed with unwavering tenacity. The capacity of our sanity knows no bounds and grows endlessly. So as you move in this realm of terror, realize that I too am a bearer, and your decision to step in here will come to be your final error. Never again will the sun shine upon your face or anywhere, for the ground is hard and you're down deep underneath, helplessly stuck there. I feel the dark anxiety, feeling its hands surround me, squeezing so tight I can't breathe. Now I'm beginning to see its shadow. I don't know what it wants me for, and I don't know what it's been running from. All I know is that when it consumes me, and then I've been fully gone.
Thank you.